Tensions are rising again in the continent, especially in Latin America. Trump has described President Gustavo Petro as a bully and a bad person. He called Nicolas Maduro leader of Cartel de los Soles. Millie, well, he says a country, Argentina, is very bad, but he is trying to do the best he can. For you it is very different. She says you are a brave, extraordinary woman who he has great respect for. But he says Mexico is ruled by drug cartels. He even said he will go on the offensive, that he is going to treat cartel members as if they were members of ISIS or Al-Qaeda. The government of Mexico has responded to this issue.
We have expressed and will continue to express our constitutional rights and our conviction. In the case of Mexico, it is always the defense of our sovereignty. Dialogue with the United States has allowed us to establish a coordination agreement that has as its central axis respect for our sovereignty and our territory and mutual respect. On the other hand, we will never agree with intervention or interference in countries. Our constitution and our conviction is very clear on the self-determination of peoples. And any conflict must be resolved through dialogue and peace. That will always be our position, always. It was a very brief call. He was going on a trip. It was in my interest that November 1st did not arrive without us communicating and agreeing that our teams were still working. And essentially it was to say, well, we'll call each other as soon as the teams finish what they're reviewing right now. That is to say, we are still working and there is no situation at the moment where there could be any special tariffs on November 1st. I mean, there's always, what can happen with President Trump, but it was a cordial call and we both agreed that we were doing very well. We even said that we are doing very well on security, migration, and trade issues. We agreed to call each other in the following weeks.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.